is back.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have a divisional matchup in the NFC East between two gunslingers. It's Kirk Cousins going up against Eli Manning. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. And hello again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here in the booth. And Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the quarterbacks out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt. I can't wait to see the big fellas have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs and even the defensive backs. But the big guys, I can't wait to see which one tilts the balance for their team.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins.
Yo soy el blue. Mira.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Hostile offense.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Okay.
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down.
Saca si quieres.
On third down, Cousins. He's got time. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time.
Put your back up, big dude's about to get an ear.
Through his checks, that's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep for the Giants, Dwayne Harris.
Ahora es mi bola.
Sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. On first and 10, here's Manning. Going left side, and he's got Donnell. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right
on
there.
there.
First down for them.
Okay,
Brings up
okay.
a nice second down for them.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down.
Nada. Nada. La papita es esa.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Surveying the field. He's going to try to get it to Beckham, and it's out. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. And he'll get it up the middle. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins caught on the right side. Reed. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Yeah.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have.
Wow.
What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays, exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
They come up in an offset eye. Second down, goal to go from the 6. On the ground, it's Thompson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Got a man here, and it's Garcon. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garcon from 3 yards out. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
I'm gonna try to make this hot. Oh my god, he's turning it back. I think I got this
They
one.
go back to the air here after the INT.
Wow.
And he is hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Preston Smith, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And this one home by Will Tye. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Again, they'll throw with Manning. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw is Manning. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of down. Decided to challenge this play.
Come on, Dominic, bro. Nice string. Try to make
Well,
the
he
first down.
challenged the play. It did
Oh,
not
no, did
pay
it
off.
wrong.
And that means he
Oh,
lost a
he pushed me all the
timeout
way
in that
back.
challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it
We're
all comes
doing
back to the head
square,
coach. He
circle,
has the
or
final
X.
determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off.
And he fires one that's
I'm done.
picked off by Perry Riley.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
speed, I mean, can flat-out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Wow.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Crowder's got it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Cousins now on 2nd down. To the sideline.
Oh, we're gonna pass
a
it.
nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe
You're gonna run
tapping,
it.
foot dragging. picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
Cousins now. And able to find Garcon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
Cousins on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And this one complete to Reed. Touchdown,
You're not even good. You're trash.
Jordan Reed, 35 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
The return man here, Dwayne Harris.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Oh my God, I'm so stupid, bro. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm not about to lose by these freaking trash dumpster people. Not about to happen.
You're cracking down Monday morning coffee, strong pouring everything you got into a paycheck Friday night. Your power stroke, diesel backhoe riding king, 18-wheeler driving, living life in between the lines of clocking in, quitting time. Then the six-string circus comes to town. We hang them speakers over the crowd. When the lights come on, everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing every word to every song of the girl that's singing tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're having, the smoke that we're having, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, you're a little shy thing with a wild side on a night like this. You just can't hide, cause it's time to live it up. So come on and raise your cup. If we talk about memories, yeah, we're gonna make up. Talk about rules, you know we're gonna break up. When the lights come on, everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing every word to every song of the girl that's singing tonight. When the lights
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's the Browns going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and James Davis.
Larry, with a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns are able to cover this one up, and the Dallas Cowboys. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell trying to run inside, but nothing there.
All right, partner, despite despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
A fake to Crowell. Now it's Griffin.
Give me that.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third
They're going to
down.
run it. That's the thing. And they're going to fight and run.
Play fake to Johnson. Now here's Griffin. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to air one out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's find move back. Right here. X. I saw it. There we go.
Romo here on first down. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. They'll get 23 yards there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
I know that in recent years, it's been tough on Tony Romo. A lot of injuries have piled up, but he's still able to sling it, Brandon. Look at that throw.
Yeah, he can. By the way, you know his given name on his birth certificate?
Oh,
Hit me.
oh my God, it's a
Antonio
fly.
Ramiro Romo.
That flows
He's got a
together
good
pretty
ring to
well,
him. I'll
huh?
start calling him Antonio.
The lyrical one.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Back to the air they go. Romo on second down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Alright, we're going in circle. Oh, yeah.
3rd and 2, it's Romo.
Bye.
Bryant has it.
Oh my God, what am I
Play will
doing?
go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it. It's Romo.
Oh
It
my
is
God,
incomplete.
so dumb.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back.
The Browns are trash,
Field
bro.
position. So Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The fly.
And this might not be the last interception we
I'll
see,
get the wrong one.
Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Romo, and this is caught. Witten to tie it in. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Romo on third down. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
I'm done.
Partner, a lot of people think the tight end's a safety valve position, but I think in situations like this, he's often a primary receiver, and they missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, missed an opportunity indeed to pick up the first. They are going for it. It's Romo. Complete to Jason Witten. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either...
Now Romo hit,
no!
And he loses the football. He had a jarred out. Shreds the tackle.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because... This is the quarterback. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll make it third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a third down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target, and it's now 4th and 3.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. To throw is Romo.
That did not fall.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Ooh,
and he'll have a tough time ripping that one down. It's one thing
this game is
to drop
so
a pass, it's quite
good,
another
bro.
to drop it on
How do you drop the ball? Are you dumb?
That in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen...
I'm not, bro. This game is dumb, bro.
Hey, third down situation. Big third down alert. Lock in here. 4th down play. Make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation. Not a run that you're going to write home about.
I know, he's not going to throw the ball.
A good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Griffin, and this one is incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnidge, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow.
Oh, you want to play like that? I think this the same thing.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
No, no, get off! Get off there, bro!
So
what is this kid doing,
we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what
now
you expect for the first points of the game,
bro. I'm done with
this
thing.
is gone.
Nah.
Now whistles come in. We're
I'm
going to
getting
get a
this ball
timeout
back.
here by the offense. That's
I'm
their
getting this
second,
ball back.
so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Game is super bad, bro.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken around the 12.
Nah, they're the worst teams ever, bro. Nah, I'm not about to play with these trash people, bro. I'm out. I'm done.